Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sorin Space. Today, I want to talk about time. Not time as we usually imagine it, not clocks, not calendars, not seconds flowing forward, but time as a system annotation. What if time is not a fundamental property of the universe, but a labeling method used by limited observers to track change? One common assumption about time. We are taught to believe that time flows, that events move from past to present to future, that the universe advances frame by frame like a film. But this assumption hides a deeper question. What is time actually measuring? Is it an independent dimension, or is it a bookkeeping tool applied to motion? Change exists. Time is optional. Change is undeniable. Objects move, states transform, configurations rearrange. But none of these require time itself. They require only difference. A system can move from state A to state B without invoking a universal clock. Time enters only when an observer tries to compare states. Time does not cause change. Change comes first. Time is added afterward. 3. Time as an index, not a driver. Consider how we actually use time. We say this happened before that. We say this took longer. We say that will occur later. All of these rely on ordering, not flow. Time behaves like an index in a database. It labels states. It orders transitions. It helps memory retrieve sequences. An index does not create data. It organizes it. Time may function the same way. 4. The observer limitation. Why does time feel so real to us? Because we are three-dimensional observers embedded inside change. We cannot perceive an entire process at once. We experience only a slice. To navigate this limitation, the mind tags each slice with a label. That label is what we call now. The collection of labels becomes time. 5. Why the universe may not contain time. From a higher dimensional perspective, what we call past, present, and future could coexist as a complete structure, not a sequence being played, but a full configuration being accessed. Time would then be unnecessary at the system level, useful only for local observers with partial access to the whole. 6. Implications. If time is an annotation of change, then the universe does not move forward. It exists as structured variation. Prediction becomes navigation among possibilities, not guessing what a clock will bring. Memory and causality are indexing mechanisms, not proof of temporal flow. Time is not the river, it is the map legend. 7. Closing. So the question is no longer where is time going, but who is doing the labeling. When change is fundamental and time is descriptive, reality becomes larger than sequence, and we begin to see the universe not as something that happens, but as something that is thank you.